In case you do not want to be visible, you can, of course, keep your cameras off. Of course, I'm always encouraging the option for us to meet. And since we're doing this online, the best way to do it is to turn on your cameras. But of course, nothing is mandatory. My name is Elish Tereva. I'm a project manager at F6S, and I am currently acting as the exploitation manager for the DiMAT project. It is an absolute pleasure to welcome you with us in this short, but I would like to say very targeted program that we're going to be collaborating with you from now until the end of April. I am going to now share with you how I'm going to be presenting this session today. Just a bit of a disclaimer. At the end of this session, we have a Q&A. However, I would encourage you to just interrupt me at any point you have a question. We are a small group, and the purpose of this is for us to be interacting, networking, posing questions as much as possible. So please do feel free to just ask questions whenever you have them, or in case you have any inputs that you would like to bring on the table. So how we're going to be handling this? First, I'm going to do a presentation, a very brief presentation on the DiMAT project, so you get a bit more information on what you're getting involved into. And afterwards, the second part of this meeting today is going to be on the program for early adopters and how we're going to be collaborating together. Regarding the DiMAT project, DiMAT stands for Digital Modeling and Simulation for Design, Processing, and Manufacturing of Advanced Materials. This is our specific focus. We're developing digital solutions for advanced material manufacturing, specifically SMEs, and this is why we have been selected to be collaborating with us. The project has started on the 1st of January 2023, and it's with a duration of 3 months. It ends this year in December 2025. It is led by our Greek partner, CERT, and we are a total of 18 partners involved in the project. Regarding the funding and the budget of the project, it is of 5.7 million, and the EU funding coming for this project is approximately 5 million euros. Regarding DiMAT, as mentioned, our main focus is the development of digital solutions for SMEs, and we are developing these solutions as a holistic digital product. And the purpose is to provide this experience throughout the whole material value chain, from data management and assessment, throughout modeling and design, and simulation and optimization, depending on the processes that you're targeting within your company. Regarding the different partners that are involved in the project, you can see them listed here. And something that is very important for you is, first, we are going to be assigning a dedicated expert that is going to be collaborating with you until the end of April. But apart from this expert, of course, most suitable to depending on the digitalization needs that you're having, you're also going to be collaborating with the solution providers. Here they're listed as technology providers. This is, again, dependent on the solutions that you select to be testing and assessing for your own needs. In addition, you see that we also have very relevant industrial partners that are working in some cases in the specific fields that you are also working. So within the time frame of our collaboration, you can also ask for meetings with those types of companies, and we can arrange this for you. You can be learning from their experience, you can be exchanging expertise, and this is something that we believe is one of the main added values from this brief collaboration that we're going to be having together. Regarding the impact that is aimed throughout DiMAT, it is threefold: technological, economic, and societal. And as mentioned, DiMAT is part of a larger EU initiative that is targeting the digitalization support for SMEs in Europe. And as you know, the information that is currently ongoing is that SMEs need this support to overcome this digitalization transition gap, and the digital solutions that DiMAT is providing is exactly targeting this gap to provide resource-efficient solutions so SMEs can excel in their business processes and reach and compete with larger players on the market. Also regarding the solutions that we're developing, they also are aligned with the greener transition of the European Union. Through the digitalization solutions that we are providing, this is also, the purpose is also to limit the resource waste through material prediction, material behavior prediction and digital simulation before the actual product is released on the market, cutting on the resources and time for the production of these. How the project is handled. Those solutions are not developed for the purpose of creating solutions, but we have started with industrial scenarios, which were based on the preliminary needs and definement of the industrial partners that we're working with. Based on that, the digital solutions and the suites are developed, and afterwards they're tested from the pilots. This is something that I'm going to be sharing as information in my next slides. Those pilots are testing the solutions that we're developing through several iterations, based on which feedback is provided and the solutions are enhanced in order to respond to the actual market needs. This is also why you are present and going to be collaborating with us, because apart from the industrial pilots that we have internally with partners that are actually within the project, we also want to hear the feedback that is coming from the market, from the SMEs that those solutions are actually built for. Regarding the suites and the toolkits, this is something that you're going to be experiencing throughout the meetings that we're going to be having with you. But just in brief, and this was also available in the guidelines that we have provided and also in the application where you have marked the solutions that you're interested in. We are developing the solutions in 3 different suites, depending on the stage within the material value chain that they are targeting. But we are starting with data and assessment suite, with 3 toolkits within the material, the cloud material database, the knowledge acquisition framework, and the material environment and cost lifecycle assessment. Then we have the DiMAT modeling and design suite with 3 toolkits within material design framework, materials modeler, and materials designer. And last but not least, we have the 3rd suite, which is focused specifically on simulation and optimization, where we're working on material processing simulators and digital twin for process control. All of those toolkits work independently of one another, but also can work together. Right now, the different solution providers are working also on connecting those solutions, so the end user has the maximum benefit and experience with the outcomes that and results that the solutions can provide. As for now, the cloud material database is also linked to the material design framework and some of the toolkits coming from the DiMAT simulation optimization suite. But this is something also that you're going to get to know during the collaboration with us. As mentioned, the solutions are not developed just for the sake of developing the solutions. They are tested in actual real case scenarios in 4 pilots that are currently part of the DiMAT project. Those are listed here. Let me just open them. The first one is on synthetic textile production. And here 3 companies are collaborating. It's ITEX, NaturePlus, and NaturePlus and Technored. The second one is for unmanned aerial vehicles manufacturing with advanced composite materials. Here we have Axeligens and Chetma working on this. Afterwards, we have innovative glass forming process in digital environment, where Hegla, Hanik, and Fraunhofer are collaborating on this pilot. And last but not least, we have a pilot on graphite, speeding up the new product development process. And here we're working with a Swiss company, Imeris. This is in brief the presentation of DiMAT. Of course, we do not expect that you're going to remember everything by heart from now, but in the course of our collaboration together, you're going to get more information on that. Are there any questions up until now, or I can move with the brief presentation of the program and how we're going to be collaborating together? Okay. If there aren't any questions, I'm going to move ahead. I am going to ask at the end of the presentation for the companies to present themselves, so to have this initial interaction that I have spoken about in the beginning. But as I said, at any point when you have questions, just let me know. Now, regarding the program for early adopters and why we have it in the first place, our aim is to create solutions that are relevant for SMEs. So those SMEs are using the solutions after this project ends, and for the companies that are building it to understand better what are the market needs and to craft the solutions in the best way possible. At the same time, apart from us getting feedback for the solutions, we also want to provide you with access to the cutting-edge digital solutions that are available on the market and what is currently being developed, so you understand how you can excel your business processes to adopting digitalization solutions within them. We're also aiming to provide you with expert support on your digitalization strategy. And as I mentioned, this is part of this larger initiative that the EU has in funding those types of projects to support SMEs in expanding their business and operational processes through adopting digital solutions within their work. Regarding the added value for you and also for us, we are through this program. It is a very short program starting from now until the end of April. We want to share with you the latest insights of the digital solutions that are currently being developed. We want to put you in contact with stakeholders and experts within this field so they can support you as much as possible within the duration that we have. You will have the opportunity to be interacting with those types of solutions that are relevant for your business processes. And last but not least, we want to position you better and well within this collaboration period. And we're going to be issuing different spotlight articles for your collaboration. We will position you as early adopters of the DiMAT solutions. And also we're going to be issuing a press release targeted at different media outlets for your involvement in the DiMAT project as an early adopter. Regarding the duration of the program and how this is handled, as mentioned, we're starting now. It is going to end at the end of April. In terms of workload, it is going to be up to maximum 5 online meetings. You're going to have one, and I have a timeline afterwards that I'm going to be sharing with you. You're going to have one meeting with your appointed expert, so to understand better what are your needs and goals. Then you're going to have up to 3 demonstration meetings with solution providers, depending on the solutions that you're going to be selecting for your case. And then you're going to have one final meeting with an expert, with the assigned expert that you will have based on your overall experience to receive targeted feedback on your further digitalization pathway after the end of our collaboration. Regarding the timeline, and this, again, this is going to be shared with you so you have it handy. Today we have the kickoff meeting, which is now, and afterwards I'm going to be sharing with you a brief questionnaire, offline questionnaire that you need to fill in, based on which we're going to assess better your needs, and we're going to be appointing the expert that I have mentioned that is going to be collaborating with you. The questionnaire is very straightforward. I would say that you would not need more than 30 minutes to fill it in, but we're providing time until the 26th of March. You feel comfortable reading it, having enough time to think about the questions. But as I mentioned, this is part of your work, and I think you're going to be filling it in very promptly. After you provide the questionnaire back to us, on our side, specifically the F6S team, will have to analyze your questions and based on that to assign the relevant expert for you. Afterwards, between the 31st and 4th of April, depending on both sides' availability, on yours and the assigned expert, you're going to engage and arrange a 1-hour meeting, online meeting with the appointed expert to identify better your needs based on the questionnaire that you have shared, and also to appoint the solutions that you're going to be interacting with. Then, in the period between April 7th and April 17th, you will have up to 3 demonstration meetings with solution providers, depending on the solutions that you have selected. And again, those are going to be scheduled depending on your availability. Afterwards, from the 22nd of April until the 25th of April, based on all of this interaction that I have just mentioned, you're going to have a final meeting with the appointed expert. He's going to receive feedback from the solution providers based on the interactions that you had with them. And based on that, you're going to have this final feedback based on which we're going to provide you with further support and input depending on your needs. Finally, we're going to leave with an exit interview to understand your experience and your and outcome of your participation in the program. And also during this time, we're going to be working on those articles that I have mentioned, positioning you as early adopters. In addition, we're going to be signing with you letters of intent based on which we're going to share what added value and benefits we're going to be providing to you on the solutions that you have selected. And we're going to be listing you as early adopters. Last but not least, as I have mentioned, my colleague Sarah is here with me today. She is the one who is going to be gathering the information from you, first for the press release and second for the spotlight articles. The press release, we are aiming to issue it next week, and it's going to be a very easy exercise. Here, we're not going to be asking any major input from you. This is something that we're going to be gathering after we finalize the press release. Of course, we're going to be sharing it with you so you can see whether you're aligned with the information that we're providing. Once confirmed on your side, we're going to be issuing it. Regarding the articles, this information is a bit more detailed, and potentially we're going to come back to you in case we're missing some information to ask for your input. Last but not least, you may already receive notifications. If not, please do let me know that we have included you in a private group, so-called virtual consulting and networking room. Here, you already have access to all of your profiles. You can start networking within each other. You can send private messaging here. And also, we're going to include the appointed experts that are going to be supporting you throughout the program here. What you can do is ask questions. You can ask them openly or you can ask them on one-to-one. My suggestion, of course, is if you ask them openly, this is better because this is bringing for a much better learning experience between the different companies and participants in the program. But of course, if there is something that you want to be discussing only with your mentor, you can also do it through this one-to-one messaging here. We encourage you to use this platform instead of mailing because it's just easier and faster. And I think that's it. Now, I'm opening the floor for any questions. Shoot. Do you have questions, or everything is very clear and you do not have any questions? Tatu, Marina? Okay, in that case, let's have a brief round of introduction before we close the session. So since I have a bit put on the spot LAM'ON and I see Bulgaria, can you just give a brief presentation, 2 sentences of your company, about your company and what you expect from this interaction with us?
Sure, nice to see you, all of you. We are LAM'ON company from Bulgaria, and we are a manufacturer of bio-based and compostable packaging films, flexible packaging films. And one important point for us is that we are not only manufacturers, but we have an R&D lab and team, and we can invent and test our solution in our machines. So yes, it's something different from the others company, like that they have the same solution or the similar solution. So we can invent and after that to test and to sell our solutions. In a few words, maybe in a nutshell, it's essential for us.
Thank you, Bulgaria. And as you've seen, we have also one company that is also developing similar solutions as yours. This is NaturePlast, which is part of the DiMAT consortium. So maybe we can arrange meetings with them for you, so you can just exchange experience.
Yes, it would be useful. Yeah, very.
Awesome, thank you for that. Then I can move to Tato.
Yeah, hi guys. Tatu Luke from Organic Steel. So we do stronger than steel materials from hemp. So basically, we press hemp and it's very light, but then it is 6 times lighter than steel or 6 times stronger than steel. But then the same way, there's the 1-to-1 steel ratio. And yeah, we were actually planning our own AI tool. We have already made some code for that, for making it with different materials to get better values for fireproofness, and also how to make how to use ocean-bound plastic and so on, and ocean plastic. And yeah, pleasure to be here in the group, and really excited about it, actually, to learn that what kind of code we have already ready here that we can use in the software. And like Nikolai said, that this sounds very interesting, that you guys have like a R&D lab there. Maybe we can do some cooperation also together. And like we want to build this huge library of materials where manufacturers can basically choose the best product for or best materials for their products. And well, yeah, saving the world at the same time, using the circular materials and so on, so we don't have so many junkyards and so. But yeah, hope that was a great presentation from our company.
It's perfect.
Located in Estonia and Finland and in Malta, actually, and when we have some operations in Thailand.
That's excellent. Thank you, Tato, for this presentation. From what I'm hearing, again, of course, I would need a bit more information, and then we're going to position this. But we have a company, it's IMS. It's working on a simulation solution for material manufacturing, and I think a nice collaboration can happen there, and with their solution as well. So let's have this discussion, of course, and see how we can support you, and also to build on this collaboration forward.
Okay.
Thank you, Tato.
Thank you.
And then we have Marina.
Yeah, hi. So I'm from company ELVEZ. It's an advanced manufacturing company that is specialized in providing injection in plastic injection molding components, metallized parts, and cable harness solutions. We're providing parts that are like complex, or just components that are that are molded, then metallized or in combination, and also cable harness solution in combination with plastic parts. So we are located in Slovenia, in Višnja Gora. We use different kinds of plastic materials, and we are like supplying for all, how do I say it, companies like BMW, Mercedes, Hella, Volvo, and others. We also have our research and development part in our company. So we are happy to have support and to... Hello?
Yes, we're hearing everything. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
That's
Marina.
all from our side.
Thank you for this short introduction, but very relevant to understand the companies that we're going to be collaborating with. Since the session was short, but I would say this is everything that we need to be speaking about today. I just want to ask, because we have a lot of partners from DiMAT here, in case anybody wants to mention something. You have already heard the company's profiling, so I don't know whether Nikos, for example, if you'd like to share something as feedback.
Can you hear me? Yes, thank you all for your presentation. Thank you, Eli, for the presentation of DiMAT also. We are very glad to have you on this road trip, and I think it should be beneficial for both of us, you as the DiMAT project, and us as the DiMAT project, and you as early adopters of our toolkits. So thank you for participating on this campaign. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikos. Okay, so I think that's it. Now, of course, I understand that this is our first interaction, and it's normal that probably you're not even certain what to ask us, which is absolutely normal. So, as I've mentioned, now when we close the meeting, today or latest tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing with you the questionnaire that you would need to fill in, and based on which we're going to be assigning a dedicated expert to you that is going to be working throughout the duration of the program. At any point, if you have any questions or something, just pin us in the community that we have included you in. If you don't see it for some reason, please send me an email so I can check this and I can include you in, okay? Thank you for your time, and I wish you a good remaining afternoon. Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, thanks.
Ellie,
Yes.
what is the name of the company here in Malta? I'll check it right away.
Can I see just who I'm speaking with, because I don't see any videos.
Yeah. Tatu. So, what is the name of the company in Malta you mentioned?
In Malta, we don't have a company. We have in Bulgaria, in Slovenia, we have you in Estonia.
Yeah, but I mean the one that you mentioned that there could be a cooperation possibilities, IMS or something.
They're not in Malta, they're in Spain.
Oh, in Spain, okay.
Yes,
Here, Malta.
they're in Spain, and the company is called IMS. Okay?
IMS Spain.
AMS, Advanced Material Simulation. AMS.
Where in Spain?
But I'm going to put you in contact, okay? So don't worry. So I'm going to put you in contact with everybody that is relevant for you. So now I'm going to be sharing the questionnaire. You're going to mark all your interests, and based on that, we're going to be putting you in contact with the relevant organizations.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.